Hello everyone, this is New to Your Broad Life with Omolola. Today I'll be sharing vital things I learned from my first winter in the coldest major city in Canada. Please stay tuned, there is a lot of vital things to share that will be of great benefit to everyone. Whether you're planning to migrate to the abroad, you're new to the abroad, or you've been here for a while and probably did not notice these things I'm about to say. So please stay tuned, there's something for everyone. Welcome back, guys. So a question on your mind might be, what is the name of the coldest major city in Canada? The name of that city is Winnipeg. Yes, Winnipeg. Winnipeg is the coldest major city in Canada. Now, it doesn't mean Winnipeg is the coldest place in Canada. However, when you're talking about major cities, Winnipeg ranks as number one as the coldest. Now, do you know that Winnipeg was named one of the coldest cities on the planet in 2016? Yes, Winnipeg is that cold, and Winnipeg has recorded a temperature as low as minus 45 degrees centigrade. Yes, this place is cold. Winnipeg is the capital of the Canadian province of Manitoba, and it is nicknamed Winterpeg. The question on your mind should be, why is Winnipeg so cold during winter? Well, I did my research, and from my understanding, and the best way I can explain it, is that the location of Winnipeg itself is the major reason for the cold. Winnipeg lies at the bottom of the Red River Valley. Now, the Red River Valley is a low-lying floodplain with an extremely flat topography. And as stated earlier, Winnipeg lies at the bottom of this valley. So it leaves it open to strong cold wind. So you see that it is not just the snow that makes Winnipeg cold during winters. The cold wind contributes to it. The next question will be, do people stay here? Yes. We have over 800,000 people staying in this city, and we have people like me that migrated from temperatures of 30 degrees centigrade coming here to meet a minus 17, minus 20 something, or even minus 30 something degrees centigrade weather. So you see, people are surviving. That's why you have me here, to share the right knowledge you need to survive outdoors in this weather. So keep watching. Vital things I learned from my first winter here. Number one thing I would like to share is study the weather carefully before deciding on what to wear, and before deciding on if it is really important for you to go outdoors. To study the weather, well, technology has made things very easy. So for iPhone users, there's a weather app on your phone, and for Android users, just type the word weather into the search bar of the Google app that came with your phone, or just go on Google, type weather. It gives you a breakdown of the temperature for the day, and an hourly breakdown of the temperatures. An important thing to note is, when you check for the weather for today, it will give you two figures. It will tell you the temperature for today is this, and the temperature for today feels like this. I will share a picture of what it looks like so you understand what I mean. This is what I was talking about. So you see here, it shows you that the weather for this particular day is minus 17 degrees. And here it shows that it feels like minus 27 degrees centigrade. Now, what you should focus your attention on should be this. Let me try to zoom it in so you see it. It will give you feels like minus, or feels like a particular temperature.
You remember I said something about cold wind? Yes, it's because of the cold wind.
That's why you have a figure feels like that is lower than the actual temperature. Now, if you're preparing on for what to wear, please take into consideration the feels like temperature and the hourly breakdown of the temperature, and just prepare for the worst kind of temperature, because something could go wrong on the road. You could miss your bus, you could be held out outside, and you don't want to catch a cold. So please take all of that into consideration. Prepare for the feels like temperature, please. The second thing I would like to share is, nobody is looking at you as regards how fashionable your winter gear is. Hello, being outdoors here in winter is about survival, not about style or fashion. So please, when you're choosing what to wear, Focus on how you will survive outdoors, not on how the colors match, or how you want to combine pink with purple or red with blue or blue and black. Nobody's looking at you. In fact, guess what? Here, people walk very fast. So for them to even see you that, oh, she wore purple and blue, nobody is looking at you. People walk very fast here, like they are walking to get out of the cold. To get away from the cold, to get indoor, get somewhere warm, you know. So please don't consider fashion when you're choosing what to wear. Your focus should be on survival. The third thing I would like to share is your focus should be on keeping yourself warm, dry, and comfortable. Please remember those words: warm, dry, and comfortable. Kindly note that I did not use the word hot. There's actually a difference between hot and warm. My point is, you don't want to sweat, because sweating outdoors when you're in really cold temperatures can be very dangerous. Don't worry, you have me. I will explain what I mean. Biology students, wave your hands in the air. Wave them like you just don't care. I know I can't see you, but just imagine I'm seeing you. Okay, it's biology. What does sweat do to the body? Sweat has a cooling effect on the body. So your brain senses that you're hot, you produce sweat to cool off, like the same effect of having your bath or sprinkling water on yourself when you feel hot. Now, if you go ahead and wear something that makes you very hot, remember you're outside. The cold has a very cooling effect on your body. The sweat that you produce has a cooling effect on your body. So you're sweating, it's cooling your body. The cold is cooling your body. More like you're fighting against yourself. Please do not do that. You stand a risk of having hypothermia. For you to achieve warm, dry, and comfortable, you have to wear layers of clothes, especially considering the weather. You know, I mentioned that earlier. Consider temperature. Don't look at fashion. You know, what you want to achieve is warm, dry, and comfortable. So you have to wear layers of clothes. Now, when wearing layers of clothes, you have to be knowledgeable and be smart about it. For the knowledge, I'm here for you. I'm here to share the right information you need for you to have the best experience outdoors. Now, for the being smart about it, that's just the right application of what I'm teaching you. So don't worry, I am here for you. I will even give you examples. So please keep watching. Most people here wear 3 to 4 layers. You could wear more, but you know, focus on the fabric of the layers. So for 3 layers you have, or 4 layers, you have the base layer. That's the layer of fabric that directly rests on your skin, and then you could wear 2 or more layers on top of the base layer. Then you have the outermost layer, which is your winter jacket or your winter coat. When we divide it into base layer, 2 or 3 other layers, then the outermost layer. For the base layer, you know, I mentioned it earlier, warm, dry, comfortable. The number 1 fabric for warm, dry, comfortable is lightweight polyester. Polyester has a way of keeping you warm. Dry is such a way that it absorbs any sweat from your skin and leaves you dry. Warm, it has a way of helping your body retain heat. And comfortable, of course, you choose the polyester, you wear it or check and see if it's not something that causes irritation on your skin. So 100% polyester. There are different variants of it. Other types of materials that you could wear aside polyester is spandex, wool. Some people might be asking, why not cotton? Well, cotton doesn't absorb sweat, so it will leave you wet from your sweat, and as stated earlier, that's dangerous. For your second layer, you can wear wool. You can look for a thick cardigan to wear, like what I currently have on, or you could choose whatever you're going to wear for the day. Probably you're going to work, you're going to wear a shirt, or you know, just what you want to wear as your main clothing item. Now for the third layer, you could throw a cardigan on your main clothes for the day, or just look for something thick to wear. You know, what is very important is that base layer and the final layer, which is your winter jacket. Now for the winter jacket, in subsequent videos I will be sharing the things to look out for before you choose your winter jackets. You also should wear your winter boots. Very important. I would also be sharing in subsequent videos what to look out for before you choose the winter boots. You should cover your head and cover your hands. Yes. And some people cover their faces. I do, because of the cold air. It can be really uncomfortable. So thank you so much for watching to this point. If there's something you have learned, please, something to take home from everything I've said, before you choose your base layer, check the type of material it was made up with. Please, you can check I have one here with me that is I don't know if you can see it well, but this is actually a certain percentage of polyester and spandex. Remember I said that there are variants of it. Now, if you are not in the abroad yet and you are planning to come here, you can actually bring your clothes that you're going to use as base layer. If you intend to save money and you don't want to spend on clothes here, you can bring your clothes from where you're coming from. Just check, is it made up of polyester? What percentage of polyester is it made up with? So you can improvise with it. I have some here that were not actually thermal wears or base layer, but you can use them because of the fabric that was used to make it. In my next video, I will be putting some of the things I've shared with you into practice. I will show you some of the things I wore for keeping myself warm, dry, and comfortable in this winter. Just a practical of what I have talked about today. Please subscribe to my channel. I would
Follow
love
my
to
Instagram account at omolola_olusoji.
Send me a DM. Is there something you want me to discuss? Is there something I should have said you want to contribute? I would be happy to hear from you. Thank you for watching. It was nice sharing information with you. We've come to the end of this episode. Please subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching. Bye.